for you, like this. You can learn that, right?
My name is Paul Michael. I play bass in Spirit Animal.
I'm Steve Cooper. I sing and freak out professionally.
Cal, and I play guitar.
Ronan Everin, I'm the animal in the band, play drums.
Well, I've known Paul for about a decade now. Band started in LA, kind of changed shape a little bit. When I moved back to New York, Paul was based on basically the idea that Paul and I would be able to be the foundation for this thing for real. We were fortunate enough to be introduced to Cal through some other musician buddies of ours, and same thing with Ronan. So it's kind of been like a little bit of a Voltron experience, and now it's finally been the same exact thing for the longest period of time that the band's ever been. So it's like a real band now.
Initially, I mean, I do it because I love music, and I love when I get up there. It's like I hang out with my best friends, and I freak out because that's awesome for me. I love doing it. It's fucking I love doing it, and so I think for me the entire performance experience is sincerity. I mean, like, we all love doing this thing, and I think when you are, as an audience member, view a band that is sincere and is obviously having a blast, because every show, the worst shows, the best shows, there's some point where I'm just blissfully in another world, you know, and I think when you see that as a viewer of this, I think hopefully, I mean, like, the whole point is that you also get inspired by that, because it's not about how you look, or, you know, because we look retarded most of the time. It's about like how, like, it's this aura of how you feel and what you're doing, and it translates to the audience, and hopefully they can just be ridiculous, crazy people because they feel we're obviously being ridiculous and crazy. So, like, you know, like, I think it's really easy for an audience to be like, well, I don't look as ridiculous as that guy, so I can, you know, I can do this too. And the more they do it, the more we do it, the more we do it, the more it's like
right.
It's amplification, you know.
Self-fulfilling. Personally, I don't have really like dance moves per se. So much so that we have written a song, which we also played last night, to come back to the set, called the Blackjack White, which is, the lyrics to the song are the dance steps, just like, you know, like shoulder lean or electric slide. But it's a series of things that are not dance steps that become a dance, right? So it's, you know, throw your hands in the sky like amusement ride. So we're like translating for you, if you can't dance, you can now dance. And that's kind of how I look at people. Are always like, I love that thing you do with blah blah, and I'm just like, you know what, I mean, I really appreciate that, but you know, it's not exactly out of the Janet Jackson playbook. So you take a step to the left and right, the left and right. See, it's so easy that we actually let you do one of these things twice, the most basic thing. Throw your hands straight up in the sky like amusement ride. Next to your head, you point it at your feet, and stick your arm to the side, and shake your hand like it's gone to sleep. And that's the Blackjack White. We have some spacey segments, and we do some crazy stuff, and there's some loudness and some atmospheric type stuff as well for psychedelic. But I mean, it's not, in my mind, it wouldn't be called psychedelic. For me, like, the band, more than anything, more than like any sort of like name, for me, like, it embodies sort of a almost like 70s rock, like friggin' just big arena rock culture, where it's like you play your instruments well, you make loud sounds, you do crazy things, you do solos, you do whatever you want, and you do, like, you know, and you make it big and awesome and rhythmic and wonderful. And I think since no one does that anymore, you get picked psychedelic. I've always liked the name, because for me, like, your spirit animal is your essence, like your pure essence. So I think that what we do is sincere, and what we do, what we enjoy, and hopefully, I mean, that's the whole deal. It's like, you know, hopefully when people see the show, they are in some way relating that essence right to their own sincere, like, pure selves, you know. And I think that to me is what spirit animal means to me, you know. And so I love the name, because I think it's what we do on stage. I think we all love what we do, and so we all exude our inner creative demons, and hopefully when you're at a show, you do the same. And I think that for me is what spirit animal means.
It sounds really good in Spanish.
Hey everybody, we're Spirit Animal. Look for us on Last.fm, our favorite internet site in the entire internet.
Love crop does not pay.